Basic drills. Hold your stick down, rotate it upwards, let it fall and upwards again, and then down. Pay attention to my elbow. I'm using heavy elbows and I drop my weight down using the elbow, not the shoulder. So we have 1, 2. Down here, not here. This is if you're using the shoulder. This is if you're dropping the weight. I want you to learn how to drop the weight. So 1, 2, 1, 2, with both hands. 1, 2. See? 1 and upward. 2. I just rotate my stick upwards and downwards. So this is drill 1. Basic drill 2. Hold your both sticks together and rotate them together. Now you can do 2 rotations. Try keeping them as parallel as you can. And feel the weight drops to the end, to the far edge, to the far end of the stick. Now if you notice, I'm not only moving the sticks, but I actually do the rotation with my entire body. Okay, this is second drill. Those 2 drills will construct you the movement of the wrist. Third drill, I will work on the cross. And I switch my hands. 1, 2, switch hands. 1, 2, switch hands. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I remind you, notice the angle, the far-reaching angle. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I use my leg, the same leg of the stick, in the opposite movement. So I push my leg backwards when I hit forward. Why? To keep you playing with your weight, to let the weight drop easier. Of course, in real fight you can use forward, the forward leg, not only the back leg, but and switch them. But this is for you to play and to discover it. Fourth drill, down upwards and sidewise. So this is cross and this is plus. And the other stick is down here, holding the same round structure. And I switch hands using the unified body turn. Fifth drill, roll. Just let the stick fall. Hold it like this and let it fall sidewise by twisting your forearm from pronation to supination. Pronation, supination, and add an, see, like this. Next stage is adding an angle and use your body. The sixth drill will combine the roll with the back roll. Now this is more complex. Roll, back roll, switch hands, roll, back roll, roll, back roll, switch hands, roll, back roll, switch hands, roll, back roll, switch hands, roll, and back roll, switch hands, roll, and back roll. The seventh drill is let the stick fall, and when it gets to the lowest point, move it up in a big round movement so you can try and hit the back side of your opponent. This is for the opposite direction back roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The ninth basic drill is small cross. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and pay attention, I'm moving my body. This is for the cross at the upper area. It can work also at the lower area. We just move 1 and 2, 1 and 2, switch hands, 1 and 2, switch hands. See, I separate direction and doing the cross simultaneously. Separate the direction and move in opposite direction and switch 1 and 2. Separate direction, opposite direction. Separate, and see, I close my hands together again. I put my hands, move my hands apart, and again close them together. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. I always hit the one with the hand that is in the back right now. Switch hands, strike. Switch hands, strike. Switch hands, strike. This is very basic drill, but it's more complex than the drill before. The figure 8 basic drill, just hold your stick and let it drop from up, downwards, down, up, downwards, up, downwards, up, downwards, and use both hands. Basic figure 8 drill and chasing hands, and of course the down upward direction